Is wind the way to enhance our economy? Does it have the power to solve our energy issues? Or is that talk all just a whole lot of hot air? Dr. Lori Wagner believes wind energy could help revitalize our region and protect our environment. And he's here to tell us why. Dr. Wagner is the president of the Lake Erie Energy Development Corporation, and he's also a member of the Great Lakes Energy Development Task Force. There we go. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Lori.
Are you really saying that wind energy could help our economy?
Absolutely. What we've seen over the years is that we missed the IT revolution, we missed the biotech revolution, and it's clear that energy is the next revolution. And when the leadership of Cleveland looked at what aspect of energy fit our skills and what we do well, offshore wind was clearly the leader in that area.
Okay, so something to take a look at. It will create jobs, I'm assuming?
It's a demonstrated job creator. Today in Europe, over 45,000 jobs have been created. It's a new and growing industry. There's $400 billion being invested in that industry, much of it by private entities. Last year, 33 new turbine models were introduced, so that gives you a feel for how robust the industry is.
So we've got some guidance from other places that it should be working.
Absolutely. It's moved to Asia, Korea, Japan. Large companies like Mitsubishi, Fuji, Samsung, Hyundai, all the names that are household names are moving into this industry because it's a great business.
Okay, so where would this, you'd be putting up a wind farm, right? So where would this farm be located?
Well, much like what was done in Europe, we would start with what's called a pilot project, and that would be 5 to 7 wind turbines approximately 7 miles from the stadium, downtown Cleveland.
Okay, would people be able to see these?
Well, we have a little exercise we have people say. You take one standard arm length, one standard thumb, and one standard thumbnail, and you hold it out, and it's about half the size of your thumbnail.
Oh, so it's really not going to ruin the look when you're looking out over the lake.
And with our great Cleveland weather, you'd only be able to see them about 2/3 of the time.
Okay. Won't that hurt the fish and other, life out in the lake?
Well, we've worked with the European companies doing this, Ohio Department of Natural Resources, Fish and Wildlife, and what has been shown clearly around the world is that it's a fish magnet. The reef effect works wonders, and we've done the avian studies to review the birds and bats. There'll most likely be tie-up places for boaters, and a lot of the sailboaters have said that will be a target for going around for the next race.
Okay.
So it really is a pretty environmentally friendly option.
So in trying to move to the next step, any downsides?
Well, the only downside is being the first mover in anything. There's a cost associated with that. And so what we have to look at is that this is coming anyway. So do we want to be behind the curve or ahead of the curve?
And I think in Cleveland, we really want to be ahead of the curve, so
it's about time that we capture the industry and we bring jobs home to this region.
Great information. Maybe wind is a natural answer to our energy questions. To get wind of Dr. Wagner's progress, use the information that's coming up next. My thanks to Dr. Wagner for breezing in here today.
For more information, call the Lake Erie Energy Development Corporation at 216-241-9201 or click to www.leadco.org. Next, a great program with a shameful problem.